Good morning and afternoon. Getting us the scene for Kingdom of the Southern Gate. Changeling the Lost venue. So, um, throughout the day, um, the storm has been definitely and strongly abating. But the wind is still consistently over 50 miles an hour, so they don't want to quite let people out of the freehold yet. Unless they absolutely insist and or can break through the guard, which they're not going to stop you. But Isaac, seeing that he has so many people, not Isaac, I'm so sorry, Elias, seeing that he has so many people who are here and need the support of the Winter King, oh my god, has chosen to stick around and wait it out. At least until 7. He told his lover that he had a date with someone, and his lover's reaction was not quite what I think either of them expected it to be. What essentially thrust out of it is that Isaac wanted to go on a date with him himself. So Elias said that before he went out on a date with Corey, he would take Isaac out on a date. But what the hell does one do when they're trapped in a freehold to take one on a date? Well, Elias came up with an idea. And this is where our scene begins. Isaac feels a tap on his shoulder. Tap, tap, tap.
He'll turn around.
And Elias will smile at him.
And Isaac will smile at him back.
And he'll hold up a paper flower to him.
Isaac will take it. And, I mean, being given a paper flower is pretty fucking adorable, so he kind of melts a little bit. Like, yeah.
And so he'll say, are you ready?
He'll nod. Yeah.
And he'll hold his arm out for him.
And he'll take it.
We're going to a drive-in movie.
Okay.
And he'll smile. And he'll take him into one of the stronghold rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll basically so what Isaac sees is what at first he's pretty sure is just a cardboard box. But then he notices that it's been very strategically cut and colored and taped to look like a car. And he'll smile and mention something casually about the abundance of children freehold and how that can come in damn handy. And he'll
Isaac
come over and kind of
Isaac clears his throat. So you got the children to build you a car.
Oh yes. He'll shrug and he'll say, I mean, it's Toyota anyway. He'll kind of make the cardboard door for him motion.
Isaac will say, that's why I drive a Honda.
Children and teenagers make your car. Got it. Wider range.
Hey, it's step up.
There are two. There are two beanbag chairs side of it.
And Isaac will step into the car and take a seat on the beanbag. And he's just absolutely fucking loving this. Like, he's blown away. This is, yeah.
So Elias will look over at him and kind of settle in, and he'll smile at him, and he'll kind of like press a button, and one of those kind of like roll down projection screens will happen. And he'll say, "Are you ready?"
He has very much excitement in his eyes, and he nods his head. Yeah.
So so one of the servants of the court, one who's very happy to serve their king, will kind of run forward wearing the red velvet jacket thing and produce a bowl of popcorn and two sodas, candy. Oh, thank you. Take it and hand it over to Isaac.
Isaac's just smiling, and yeah, he takes it.
And he'll yawn. Isaac will, Elias will kind of yawn and he'll stretch and put his arm around Isaac, like, yeah, grind it up.
Isaac will scoot a little closer, but not too close. Um,
Oh, of course, it must be proper after all.
of course.
And the movie will come on, and it actually plays previews.
Wow.
Like it's some old trailers. There's like fucking Breakfast at Tiffany's in there, and like To Wong Fu, everything Julie Newmar, and like the original fucking Batman.
Yes. Nice.
And then Dirty Dancing comes on. This bitch put on Dirty Dancing.
Fuck yes. Actually, it's actually one that Isaac likes a lot. So,
And he'll feed him popcorn and cuddle back into the beanbag with him.
oh yeah, Isaac will lay his head on him and watch the movie, snuggling. Like he's beside himself. This is pretty amazing to him. That just the level of thought that Elias put into this, it means a lot to him.
And once the movie wraps up and all that, Elias will look down at him and press a piece of popcorn to his lips.
He'll open his mouth.
And smile at him.
Thank you.
For what?
All this?
Well, I realized that we did just have a major hurricane roll through and that the movie theaters were probably closed, so
He nods.
I had to make do.
Pretty fantastic.
Hmm.
Not nearly as fantastic as you are.
He'll take the cardboard wheel in his hand. He'll kind of like hold one hand and he'll go vroom vroom beep beep.
Laugh.
Park. He's like, you know where we are now?
He shakes his head. Nope.
Make out point, and he'll lean over and kiss him.
Like, ah! And Isaac will definitely kiss him back.
He's being very, very playful about it. He just kind of kisses him. He actually doesn't even go too far with him physically. Just kiss him and hold on to him and hug him.
Isaac will do the same thing.
So I know the entirety of our relationship has taken place while we're inside of a stronghold during a hurricane.
He'll nod.
And I know that once we leave here that there's every possibility in the world that the bubble we've been in might pop.
I have thought about that too, but I don't want it to.
Yeah, no, I really don't want it to. So, I want to be with you. Officially, I want you to be my partner. I love her. I want to be with you.
He kind of blinks. Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah.
Do.
Oh yeah. I'll smile. Just something so different about you. I can't put my finger on it.
Drugs.
He lays his fingers over his stomach.
He'll say, I do know that the way I feel about you definitely came as a surprise to me. But I don't shake his head. I definitely don't regret it.
The way I feel for you scares me a little bit.
Yeah. Why is that?
Isaac, if you asked me to leave Lexa right now for you, I would.
He kind of like gasps a little bit and sits up slightly. Well, I
Shrug.
never asked you to do that.
I know you wouldn't. What if you told me you wanted to, for instance, enter an exclusive relationship with me? That you felt that in order to work, you needed to focus on us? I'll shrug.
He shakes his head.
And maybe it's a bit of madness on my part, but
He'll smile at him. Well, I did leave my girlfriend for you.
I'll raise his brow indeed. You did.
But I'm not going to ask you. I don't want you to. I shakes his head.
He'll furrow his brow and he'll look down. What about tonight?
What do you mean?
Do you still want me to go through it tonight? What date I have planned?
No, it's, yeah. I'm looking forward to meeting. Tell me his name.
His name is Keegan.
Keegan. Yeah. Looking forward to meeting him.
I've seen him. You don't realize how forward to looking you are right now.
Hang on. I didn't quite catch all of what he said. What did he say?
He says, I've seen him. You don't realize how looking forward to him you are.
Oh. Isaac kind of gives him a look like, oh. And he says, really, huh?
He's a ginger.
Oh my.
He has a nose piercing.
Kind of cocks his head a little bit.
And he looks like he likes to bathe in cum. Like his sub bleeds through the screen. Does.
Well, I
I
suppose.
think even you could make him a submissive.
Well, he kind of blinks at that, like,
Do you switch?
yes. I'm not a. Yeah, I'm not completely submissive.
Back up. What?
Uh-huh.
You lie.
No.
I'll just give him an incredulous look.
He'll he'll look at him and he'll say, "It might be a nice family dog, but that doesn't mean that I don't have a primal side."
The last person that tried to dominate me, I literally killed, so I'll not.
Well, I
Let's
wasn't
not.
planning on dominating you.
Oh, okay.
No. No, 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 no. I know my place with you.
Okay.
He'll not.
I would really hate to choke you out and fuck you at the same time.
Actually, I mean, if you didn't kill me, I would be down for that. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Then he blushes.
I'm down for choking you out, but not tonight.
No, no, no. That's fine. But sometimes.
There's only one thing I can't take in sex. Just one thing.
What?
Two things. Very sorry. There's two things I can't take in sex.
Okay.
I can't take being crapped or vomited on. You can piss on me. Whatever. I can do this. It's fine. Preferably be very well hydrated. Anywho, skipping along from that. That and not the real young children? No. Uh-uh. Not my bad.
Isaac shakes his head like, no. No. No, no, no.
No. Ooh.
No.
I have a line. It's drawn in the sand. There it is. It's not happening. I don't necessarily care if that's in somebody's closet. I can't really do anything. If I don't find out about it, then what the hell am I going to say? And he'll nod. No. He's a wise frau. Duh.
Uh-huh, of course. And Isaac is a true friend. No, he protects children. No.
Exactly.
Yeah, he says, we're on the same page. Uh-huh.
I'm glad. Mm-hmm. I want to say something, but I can't.
Yeah, type it in the side chat.
You're just gonna have to be in the dark, audience. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's not something you should say out loud. Anyway, so
So yeah, he'll he'll nuzzle him and he'll give him lots and lots of kisses.
yes.
And then he'll say, I have been given word that the power at the villa didn't even go out. So
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
I've also been given word that the spring court was destroyed.
He like complete.
You're spring. No, you're not. You're courtless, but you were. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I
You know when?
I was
You know when?
I was spring. Yes, I was spring.
His entire face was shit, shit. Sorry, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to word it like that. I'm so sorry. I forgot
He's
that
like
you are not. I'm. Did I say destroyed?
bites his lip and nods.
Okay. What I meant was the spring court has suffered catastrophic and irreparable damage that he just puts his lip to his mouth like that's still saying destroyed. The gardens are 5 feet underwater and the hammocks were completely destroyed.
His jaw drops.
And it's salt water, so the earth has literally been salted.
I'm going to keep that information myself for right now.
It's a good idea for now because even the king hasn't been told yet.
I'm not going to be the one to fucking tell him.
Oh, I would not be the one to fucking tell him. They're trying to get the Claviger out now, who is the been held behind, and the only reason I know is because I have, of course, secret channels to tell me such things. Like, and well, I don't, yeah, out of game, Cade, but so I am aware of things that happen sometimes sooner than anyone else is, secrets and all. And he'll nod.
He'll nod. I know how to keep secrets.
Well, it's not a very secret, very much secret that I want to make out with you right now. So he'll grab him and pull him in.
And he will make out with him for sure.
So, you want to fast forward to tonight at the villa?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You can switch to Corey, but we can sit that we can role play out Keegan and Isaac meeting.
Okay. Let me put up this beautiful bastards overlay.
But it makes me so kind of hard. Oh God. God, why is he so hot though? And why am I letting him do this? So
hey, I almost gave him presents 5, but I was like,
there's
go ahead, go 4.
Okay, so oh my God. Oh my God. So Elias is basically kind of pacing the foyer, waiting for the doorbell to ring. Isaac can basically see him looking very nervous, like, oh, fuck me. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's dinner right, everything's good, everything's okay. Is the wine on? The wine is on. Is the bed made? The bed is very made. So he's just waiting for that knock and or bell ring.
So, Corey, in all of his intuitiveness, knows that Elias is probably fretting about the house to try and make sure that everything is neat and tidy. So he's going to let him fret for just a little bit before he shows up. He's actually going to wait outside for a little bit before knocking on the door.
That's okay. When he does, Isaac notices that Elias jumps almost to the fucking ceiling. He has contracts of separation, by the way. He can do this.
So does Corey. Corey doesn't even really need to knock on the door if he doesn't fucking want to. He doesn't have to. He can just walk in.
That is
so. But
So he'll open the door. He'll take the second to deep breathe, and he'll smile. And it's not even like an overly small smile. It's like say that small smile, like that. I'm happy to see you. Smile.
Corey flashes a smile.
Hi, you made it. I'm glad you made it. I didn't know if the traffic would be terrible because of hurricane. And he'll nod, and Keegan will kind of peek out from behind his shoulder.
Corey will put his arm around Keegan and kind of push him forward a little bit into the house.
I do remind the audience that Keegan is only about 5'4" to 5.
Corey is much taller than that.
and Elias is like 6'3". So
Corey is about, what did I say, like 5'11",
yeah, he's about
6 feet.
5'11". Yeah, you said that. But so Elias will look down at Keegan like, oh
Down at Keegan.
fucking God, Jesus Christ. He literally he just goes down. He just he crouches. Because when he looked down at Keegan, Keegan flipped for a second and went dog. He was basically,
Corey Corey looks down and he shakes his head.
in a whimper, kind of tuck his tail between his legs. But then when Elias like bends down and starts petting him and stuff like that and paying attention to him, he just kind of opens up and wags his tail and like kind of like does the little dog prance thing.
Corey laughs.
And
Such a good boy.
Elias will look at him and go, "Oh my God, your dog is adorable."
I know, isn't he?
Mine is right there, except he's not a dog right now. He's a people.
Isaac kind of gives a little wave, trying not to act too eager.
and Keegan will kind of sniff the air and trot over to him and dog. And then he'll turn into a people. And you know when somebody like kind of protectively has their arms crossed in front of them and they're not abused, that's just their general demeanor.
Uh-huh.
That's what he's like right now.
Okay.
Kind of like sniff his nose at him and kind of like.
Well, Isaac is 6 feet tall.
Oh
so.
Shit! So look up at him.
Yep. And Isaac will look down at him, and just kind of let you know how when adult dogs will just let puppies do whatever they want, sniff them, whatever, just to get comfortable. That's what Isaac is doing. He's just kind of standing there.
And Keegan will look up at his face. And he'll say something. Do you want to see my pussy?
Isaac smiles really wide. Yeah.
He'll dig in his messenger bag and he'll pull Buster out on a cat leash, like with a little cat vest.
That's
and
amazing.
He'll hold him up.
And Isaac will go ballistic over this fucking cat. Oh my God. He loves it. Loves it. And Buster will glomp onto Isaac and kind of claw up his chest and sniff his hair and just get to know him.
and Elias will basically say, "Why don't you two go to the den? I've set up movie nights and snacks and all that for you."
He will vigorously shake his head and he'll like grab Keegan by the arm and drag him to the den.
Oh, he will
like,
get just... Elias will set his watch like beep. Look at Corey.
Corey will shut the door behind him because I imagine that most of this took place in the doorway.
Elias will look at him and say, "I give it 20 minutes before they're fucking like maniacs or fighting."
15.
True, the cat's there. Anyway. And he'll offer his hand to him. You look amazing.
He'll take it. So do you.
I'll walk with him to the kitchen at fucking Casa Carina. So it's one hell of a kitchen there.
Yes, it is.
Kitchen is kind of a way to word that there. So he'll walk him over to the island, and he'll kind of move. So when I say kitchen, I'm going to show you what I mean.
Okay.
So you understand that I'm not using the word correctly. There's also a restaurant in the they're in the house part of it, but there is a restaurant in this in the court because of course.
Yes, of course there is.
So this is the kitchen. I will I think that's a 55-inch television. Do, 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 do. I'll show it to you later. I can't get it to load properly. But so he'll bring him into the kitchen, and it's got like a long length dining room table in it, and stuff like that. It's again, the word kitchen doesn't quite describe it, and so
I imagine it's more like a big industrial kitchen.
no, that doesn't cover it
Okay.
either.
Oh, okay. You'll have to show it to me later.
Oh yeah. It's one of those things where you're probably okay because it's probably a situation where you really can't like process what the fuck you just walked into.
Yeah, probably. I mean, even the stuff that Corey's been around, I'm sure he's still very much in awe of this place. Like,
mm-hmm. But he's got something kind of simmering on the stove, and he'll basically motion to him to sit at the island if he wants, and he'll smile at him.
Corey will.
I'm almost.
Huh?
He'll say, "I'm almost done cooking."
Corey will nod and smile, and he'll have a seat. So, how has the rest of your day been?
It's been interesting. Actually, you know what I can do? I can do at a game. He's got him in the apartment right now because that's where he lives, and this is actually the kitchen for the apartment. I'll show you on the side. Much more dealable. Okay. Much lately. There you go. That's better.
Oh, okay. Yes. That's yeah. Okay.
Very beautiful. Still nice.
Oh yeah, so for bad. Sure. But not quite. Oh my fucking god! What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite the Jesus.
So it's just it's a nice sized chef's kitchen.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So he'll take him in there, and he'll sit and he'll basically he's finishing up dinner. He's like kind of assembling it, and he'll smile at him. So, glad to see you came through the storm intact. I mean, I didn't before that, so, but, and he'll smile.
He just gives this sly grin.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what to say around you, and I'm completely bumbling everything I do when I try to speak. It's quite endearing, I imagine, but at the same time, I can only do it for so long before I become annoying. And he'll nod.
Leave that up to me to judge.
He blinks. And he'll nod. And so it begins. Oh, fuck.
And Corey just smiles, and he'll rest his elbow on the table and his chin on his fist and just watch Elias.
So, Elias, what was simmering is the sauce to ravioli, which he can tell was fresh made. Like Elias made it tonight, the ravioli. And there's kind of some Caesar salad, and it's lobster ravioli, and really nice. And he'll toss the sauce into the pan with the ravioli, and he'll grate some Parmesan on it. You can tell there's like spinach in it and stuff like that. And he'll put that onto 2 plates and put a little kind of sprig of basil on it. And he'll kind of take all of it and take it to the table. And so it's 2 Caesar salads and 2 dishes of lobster ravioli. And he'll put 2 glasses of water with a pitcher on the table. And he'll motion him to join him at the table.
And Corey will.
And he'll kind of walk over to a like a wine cabinet, and he'll say, "What bottle would you like?" I think everything I can possibly imagine in this thing, and if I didn't, I'll kind of tap the floor with his foot, go down there and get more.
He thinks for a moment. How about, what's your favorite?
Something sweet, strong. Just robust.
Well,
not too dry. I'll smile at him.
You have just described exactly how I like my men.
Well, I was going to say a white, but then I realized that'd be really fucking rude, so. And I'll open up the cabinet and pull out a fucking pink wine. He pulls out a rosé. Lobster goes good with rosé, so. And he'll open the bottle with a church key and pour him a healthy measure, not a small amount, and pour himself a wine. One wine, please. A glass. Is that a marijuana? A good Christian suburb. Sorry, audience. I've had a hard day. He'll pour himself a glass of wine and sit down. And smile at him.
Well, this looks fantastic.
He's looking at him and he's like, yeah, it does.
And Corey was looking at him the whole time.
And he'll smile. And he'll spear a bite of his ravioli and take it. I hope you're not allergic to shellfish, by the way.
Nope.
So, where do you come from? I don't know you. And you're winter. So, you're not from here.
Correct.
By your accent, I would say New York.
He'll nod.
You have that edge of I don't really know how to describe it. I'll shrug, just the way they talk up there. When I first came through, actually, I came through was it Massachusetts or Connecticut? He'll think for a moment. Lexa and I. Which one is Harvard in? He'll look at him with his eyes narrowed. Like, trying to think.
Connecticut.
You sure it's not in Massachusetts? It's Boston, right?
Boston is Massachusetts. Hartford is Connecticut.
He'll shrug, like he doesn't even give a fuck, really.
He said that with a very definitive, like, there's no room for argument. That is correct.
Oh, no. He'll shake his head. No. Accent, by accent. He'll say it slowly. Harvard.
Harvard School.
We came through the school. Like, we were in the school when we came through.
Yes, Harvard is.
But there is a city in Connecticut, Hartford. This is fucking with his accent so hard.
Hartford. Yes.
Hartford. He'll like look at him.
He's got this smirk on his face. He's pretty he's enjoying himself.
He'll slow it down and he'll say Hartford.
Corey will nod.
And he'll say Hartford. He'll just shake his head. And his accent, they sound the exact same.
English is weird.
I can't say the name of an animal that's very common in English. And he'll smile. It's the little one with the bushy tail.
A squirrel.
And he'll nod. I can't say that.
There are many native English speakers who cannot properly say the word, so you're fine.
Oh, no, you don't understand. I literally... It's hilarious when we try to say the word.
Corey will smile, and his eyes will light up a little bit, and he'll lean forward. Try to say it.
Okay, in Swedish, the word is erkor. Scale?
That was really good, actually.
No, it's...
Squirrel.
He just laughs and looks down. Germans have the same problem. It's squirrel.
Squirrel.
Shake his head.
Corey smiles and laughs.
I have one for you. You can't say.
Oh.
I have to go to one of my other languages to say it. Are you ready?
He nods.
Okay, pay attention. I'm not joking. It's actually very hard. And he'll smile.
Corey blinks. Not even going there.
Do you know what it is?
What is it?
It's the name of the volcano in Iceland that explodes, that erupts and causes the massive ash clouds that shuts everything. It means the volcano on the side of the glacier. I think. We'll shrug. I'm not sure. I know what it means in Icelandic. It means that volcano over there. Not even the biggest, just the most obnoxious. And his name is Eyjafjallajökull. The reason you can't say it is because you can't say the last syllable. It takes, if you do not speak Icelandic as a native from when you were young, the English tongue palette doesn't have the form to create the sound correctly. Even I'm not doing it as an Icelander would. I can't quite hit that level. And he'll smile.
Corey will smile and he'll nod.
Do you know what my favorite thing to tell people is?
What's that?
What the Swedish word for 6 is?
And what is the Swedish word for sex?
Sex. And he'll smile.
Corey will eat his food. And the way that Corey eats is extremely delicate, actually, for... There's almost an alluring quality about the way he eats.
Yeah, Elias is just like, fuck. He literally doesn't know what to say. He's just kind of there, like, goddamn. Goddamn.
And the confidence just oozes off of him. Like...
So, what brought you to Miami?
Sorry, what did he say? What brought you to what?
Brought you to Miami.
Oh.
Bitch!
He'll think about that for a second. He'll say, I heard that there was going to be a lot of displaced animals down here, and I'm a vet. So I came to help.
Oh. That's really nice. I actually know a veterinarian.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I have a bacon, and I like my bacon to be healthy.
He smiles. You own a pig.
Bacon is, well, I don't own the pig. He's my wife's guardian because of her, and so she's pregnant, and it's not mine. It's actually my stepson's, and so, but wow, that got really convoluted super fast.
Corey doesn't look fazed by it.
Like shake his head. I love how Corey just doesn't give a shit about anything.
Nope. He doesn't
Oh,
fucking
good.
care. His yeah.
I love it. I think he even beats out Rose on that front. So my wife, who is pregnant with my stepson's child, has a guardian pig.
Okay.
And its name is Halfdan, but I call him Bacon. He eats blueberries.
Corey smiles.
I may have fed him
someone once or twice behind my wife's back. But
What she doesn't know won't hurt her, huh?
he'll sip his wine and
So will Corey.
swallows it extra deep. And he'll just nod.
So Corey will just, in the silence that he's comfortable in, not sure if Elias is, but he's comfortable in it, will continue eating.
So it's not that he's not comfortable with the silence, he is the silent lord. It's right there on his Olay.
Oh, I know this.
It's not that he's not comfortable. It's that he's trying not to pass out.
Meanwhile,
Not literally, naturally,
Corey-
not literally, just, oh god.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Meanwhile,
god.
Corey is just cool as a fucking cucumber, and yeah.
I made dessert.
What did you make?
He's ready to cry. Skull.
Corey will laugh. I never saw squirrel as a dessert item, but I could give it a try.
I'm fresh out of skull. Would you be willing to try cheesecake instead? Oh god, okay. No, you know what? In game, Elias just realized what he did to himself, and he just looks up, like, why? Are you there, God? It's me, Elias. He'll look up for a second, blink, and then look back down at him. I made cheesecake.
And where would you like to eat the cheesecake?
Just
Corey licks his lips.
The house is very big, and there's fruit.
As Elias is fumbling over his words, Corey is moving towards him.
Very lovely.
Yeah, is Elias still seated?
No, he's leaning
Oh,
against
okay.
the island.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna walk up, move down towards him, stand right next to him.
His brain is going, don't say your bedroom, don't say your bedroom, don't say your bedroom, don't say your bedroom, don't say your bedroom. And he goes, my bedroom?
Good answer.
And then his brain goes, you said your bedroom, you piece of shit!
Did you hear what Corey said?
Yes.
Okay. Did he hear what Corey said?
Yes. Okay. And then he tries to remember where he put the cheesecake.
Probably in the refrigerator.
No, not in the refrigerator. He opens it up and he looks in the refrigerator and then he looks down because it's not in there. And then he remembers that he puts his bougie fucking ass, put it in the dessert refrigerator.
Well, of course he
Because
did.
these are bougie people. They have a dessert refrigerator. So he goes over and does the walk of shame to the dessert refrigerator and opens it and pulls out 2 small, like ramekin-sized cheesecakes that have like this very beautiful mixed berry compote on top. It actually looks really fucking good.
Oh my.
Yeah, he de-stressed by cooking earlier. And he'll kind of hold the 2 little plates, some dessert forks and napkins, and he'll just kind of look at Corey like, lead on.
He looks at the forks. And he looks at Elias. Not sure we're gonna be needing those.
And I'll just nod at him and I'll say, lead on.
And he leads on to wherever. He doesn't know where he's going.
And he'll look around and he'll be like, well, damn, you found my room. Good job.
I just followed. He'll look at him and say plainly, I just followed your scent.
He'll nod. Okay. He left the forks behind, by the way.
Of course he did.
Well, he said he didn't need them. And I'll just kind of look at him, just waiting, holding the 2 little plates with the 2 little cheesecakes. I don't really have that much of a sweet tooth. I just sometimes like to indulge. My my he'll just nod. Husband has a sweet tooth, so I've always. He'll just shut the fuck up.
Corey just stands there and smiles, listening to him, and is just eating this the fuck up. Like, oh god, he's loving this so much. In his brain, he's thinking, yeah, I'm gonna have him wrapped around my finger tonight. Probably now already, actually.
Oh yeah.
Elias will actually witness him nod to himself. And so they're in the bedroom, and Corey will shut the door. He'll look at Elias and he'll say, I think you have on too many clothes.
Yeah? He'll nod.
Fix it.
He'll blink and his hands will go up to the. He's wearing a button up, an undershirt, and actually a pair of jeans. And he's got like nice shoes on, like sneakers, but the nice kind. Not like trainers, but like
Yeah.
shoes. And they're very dark, they're like black. And he'll kind of undo his black Calvin Klein fucking shirt. Kind of slowly unbuttoning it. And he'll pull it off, and under it he has on a black tank top. Like an undershirt. And
Corey is just watching him and giving him a very almost seductive look as he's undressing, and he'll lick his lips once in a while, just sort of examining his movements.
and he'll how far do you want me to go?
Have I said to stop?
He'll swallow and blink. And for a brief moment, the Dom in him goes, "Oh no, you did not." And he unbuckles his fucking belt.
Because of course he did.
And for a brief moment, Corey could be paused to wonder, is he about to fucking hit me?
No, see, Corey is doing this on purpose to see how far he can get and how far Elias will go.
But Elias
So
was...
no, everything Corey is doing right now is calculated. Everything.
Elias does the damnedest thing. He takes his hand off his belt once he's finished undoing it, and he unbuttons his pants.
Ah, yes.
And he zips them, and he drops them. And he'll use his feeties to get his shoes and socks off. And he's standing there in his pure black boxer briefs.
And then
Yes.
Corey will hold up a finger and stop. And he'll walk over and he'll begin to slowly run his hands over Elias's body.
And Elias has one fucking hell of a body.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he does.
He is not thin or scrawny or anything like that. He is actually, without being stacked muscle, he is very toned and sculpted. And he has that Scandinavian build. Tall, broad, muscular.
Yep.
Barely look down at Corey. More like look across. And lick his lips.
And he'll stand in front of Elias and he'll say, "Undress me."
Okay. And so he'll start slowly taking pieces off, wondering, when did I become a power bottom? Fuck. It'll be slowly. And all of it, by the way, is in Swedish in his brain. And he'll slide his shirt off and any other articles he has up top, and then he'll move down to his pants. And he'll slide those down. And then his thumbs will kind of hook in his boxers. Or briefs, or whatever the fuck he's got under there.
He's wearing boxers.
He'll give him kind of a quizzical look.
Corey will give a slight shake to his head.
And he whimpers. And then realizes he whimpers, and I went, no.
He'll reach his hand up and stroke the side of Elias's face. And his fingers will catch under his chin, and he'll bring his face close to his.
His eyes go wide.
And he presses his lips to his, very softly at first.
Oh, he melts. He can hear the wine in his throat.
Corey he'll deepen the kiss,
Elias will
stroking his jaw.
really hard not to press to him.
And Corey will slip an arm around him.
No, press to him.
He will.
And he'll deepen the kiss, kind of losing himself for a second. The only thing is that as he keeps kissing him, Corey will actually feel Elias's legs kind of give out a little bit.
Well, Corey is very strong, so he can hold him up.
Oh my. And he'll just kind of pull back from the kiss because he literally has to breathe.
Oh yeah.
Like the reason he got jelly legged is because he wasn't breathing. And so he has to breathe, and so he pants for a second, like and he'll just look to him.
Corey will smile, and Elias will notice that Corey has an extremely nice body as well. Very toned and muscular. Yes.
He's put Elias past words. He doesn't know what to say.
Corey will
This is
he'll take Elias and he'll move him over to the bed and lightly shove him down on it.
yeah, he'll fall back onto it. Corey can tell that Elias, this is actually 100% newly charted territory for Elias.
Mhm.
Like, he literally has never done this before, and he's never switched before or allowed somebody to dominate him before. So, and Corey is starting to dominate him. And he's just kind of like, well, fuck.
Well, little does he know, Corey's been dominating him since he walked through the door.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, but
he's just being a bit more blatant about it now.
but so yes, he'll basically kind of just look up at him, breathing heavy.
Corey will stand over him, and he'll run his finger along the band of his. Is he wearing briefs or boxers?
Boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs. Okay. Yeah, he'll.
The Calvin Klein kind.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll run his finger along the band of those, and he's not going to take them off, but he is going to reach his hand in and then pull it back out without touching anything.
Oh God, you not even like he just moans so loud it fucking fills the room.
Corey licks his lips and smiles.
Are you trying to get me to beg?
Not yet.
I'm a very
I'm
proud
just-
man.
There is no shame. Not here. Not with me.
Oh yeah?
He nods.
Okay.
And then he'll go ahead and take off his boxer briefs.
Oh my! Oh my! The man is proportional to his size. Hello.
Corey stands there looking at what is splayed out before him and is taking all he has not to just go for it. He is trying.
Bounce, bounce.
He will he'll reach out his hand and touch Elias's stomach, and he'll drag his fingers down.
Yeah, his. Oh God.
Till he's touching his cock, and he'll very slowly and sensually stroke it with his hand.
Yeah, that undoes the man. He'll just lay back like, nope.
He'll just stare up at the ceiling.
And then Corey will lower his mouth onto him and start sucking and licking. And oh god, can Corey suck a cock?
Oh, yes, he
knows
can.
what he's doing with his mouth.
Corey be blessed.
Yep.
He just truly and sincerely does not know how to react right now. He's laying back, basically just kind of like at a loss for everything that could encompass human reaction. It's one of those things where it's like, is he better than Lexa? He's better than Lexa. Oh, fuck me dead. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Oh, boy, here we are.
So what Corey will do is he'll suck him until he's almost ready to come, and then he won't let him.
Oh, hell no. Oh, fuck no. He begs him in literally every language he has available to use for begging.
And Corey will finish him off.
Like, this bitch actually tore his sheets.
Yes.
He all but screams. And when he finally releases, he just lays on his bed, panting, sweating, and like one leg basically drawn up because literally it just has to be. He doesn't know why. He's not fucking asking.
Corey will savor his taste.
Just, he looks down at Corey like...
Corey is slurping up every drop Elias has to give. And more.
Just stare down at Corey like... Please let me return the favor. It's anything to please you.
Corey smiles and he'll drop his boxers. And he is extremely well endowed.
He just wants to cry. But he can't because it's so unbecoming.
Corey will, if Elias cried, oh my god, Corey would just... he'll eat it up. He eats up everything.
So badly. He wants to cry. But he can't because that's just tacky. So
remember, Corey said there's no shame here.
I'm positive at some point you'll make him cry.
Probably.
And he'll kind of...
That might be the goal.
He'll kind of look up at him like with a, what do? What want? Tell me.
Hello. Walk over and put his cock right in his face.
Nami! He will take it with a fucking massive gusto.
Corey will moan and rest his hand on the back of Elias's head. And he'll actually take a fistful of his hair and he won't tug on it hard, but he'll give it a slight pull.
He's so happy. It's probably not even like okay how happy he is right now.
Elias never thought he'd enjoy this. Never.
No! Let's talk about no. Let's talk about how much no comes with that sentence. So he will proceed to it's It's that he takes his time with it. He like really tucks into pleasing this man.
Oh yes. Corey will definitely enjoy himself and let Elias do whatever he wants to his cock. He's enjoying this.
Like
Oh,
it's one of
yeah.
those things. It's one of those things where Elias will urge him to lay back on the bed,
Okay.
and he'll suck his cock, and he'll do like the low, slow, long, like focusing on the head and suckling the tip while stroking the face. Oh, it was magical fucking deep throating. I'm taking him like all the way down to where he chokes and he chooses his cock over oxygen. All of that happens. All that happens. Okay. But then it gets better. Once Corey comes and he's laying there in that kind of like blissed out happy state, Elias will start again.
Corey will just smile and he'll tuck his hands behind his head. And he thinks to himself, "Yep, I got him."
And he will literally suck that fool's cock until he tells him to stop.
That'll be a while. Corey is well trained.
Oh, yes, he is.
Actually, he'll probably come again before he tells him to stop. So yeah, Elias will feel Corey come again.
This time he'll pull his cock out first and let him cover his face and chest.
Oh yes. Corey
Let
will.
it snow.
Well, they're winter after all.
Oh, wait, I'm not being racist. And he'll kind of like lean down. He'll look at it. He'll look down at his chest, and he'll basically like kind of run his finger along a long trail of it, and just put his finger into his mouth with a smile.
Corey smiles.
And Elias will bite his lip and say the most precious thing.
Oh?
Am I a good baby boy?
Oh God, Corey like sits up and he'll bring Elias close to him and stroke his hair. Baby boy. Daddy is so proud of you.
I like making Daddy happy.
Good. He'll kiss his forehead.
And he'll coo softly.
Now, about that cheesecake.
About that what? Oh, cheesecake, right. Right. We do need to... Yes, he'll nod. Yes, okay.
Corey will sit and wait for Elias to get the cheesecake.
And he'll run over and get it. And he'll come back, and he'll kind of like sit it between them. If we don't have forks, how are we going to eat it?
You have a mouth, don't you?
I think I just proved that.
Those same skills you can apply to this cheesecake.
He'll blush, and I'll kind of look down at it, and look back up at him, and
He
he'll
is watching. He is watching.
he'll think about it for a moment, and he'll furrow his brow. He's actually never really done this before. And he'll lick his lips, and he'll take the piece of cheesecake in his mouth. And he'll
He'll like take a bite off of it and kind of nibble it daintily and smile.
Corey will smile at him and he'll. It's kind of almost come on now, I know you can do better than that.
Well, maybe I'm trying to tease Daddy. And he'll lick a little bit of the whipped cream off.
Corey will smile. Proceed.
And he'll lean down. And he'll take another bigger bite.
And
Kind of like that face.
the cheesecake that coats Elias's lips, Corey will lean over and lick the cheesecake off of him.
Oh, he damn near falls back. Like, Jesus Christ.
And then he'll kiss him and take the cheesecake out of his mouth with his tongue.
And he melts. He's dying over here.
Corey licks his lips.
Oh God, he just doesn't know what to do. He's like literally like he just hears him like moan, like, but in a way that's just there's so much more behind it. Like he's so much unsaid things in it.
He'll stroke his hair.
And
how are you feeling?
I need you. And he'll nod.
I need you too.
I don't know where you've come from or I don't know you, but I need you very badly. I need this. And he'll nod.
Sometimes it's better to not be the one in control.
I think I need that sometimes. There's a time and a place. He'll listen.
I said I'm more than willing to give that to you anytime you need it. Doesn't need to be all the time, but if you feel the need, let me know.
I'm just confused.
You've never been on the other side, have you?
No. I've never had someone who put me wanting to be there. Ever. Never.
Corey will smile to himself. And he'll run his hand along Elias's cheek, and press his thumb just under his eye and rub it. Seems I came along at the right time then, huh?
I'll nod.
Tell me. With me, you can release whatever it is you need to get out. And it won't go any farther than the two of us. So tell me, what do you need to release going on that you need to let go?
I need to check out sometimes. I need to just shut my mind down, shut myself away. Not. I have something in my life that is a constant presence, that I have secrets just like anyone else, you know.
Of course.
One doesn't become the king of the court without their secrets. One is so big, and I know one day it'll be my undoing. I know it.
His eyes will meet his, and there's a softness to them.
I don't know if you know what that feels like, to have a secret so serious, so deep and dark that you know it could and would destroy everything that you love.
Corey will actually smile more than you might think.
I'll nod. But, so sometimes I need to just check out.
Can I give you some advice?
I mean, I'm covered in your cum. It would seem really unbecoming for me to say no.
Well, it wasn't actually exactly a question you could say no to, but I was being polite. He'll just
I'll smile.
when you worry yourself so much over whatever it is that's got you so spooked, that's when it's going to be your undoing. You need to accept that you have this secret and it's yours. Own it. Guard it, lock it up, throw away the key. Nobody ever gets it.
Oh,
It's
I've
part
done
of you.
that. I'll nod.
But then don't worry about it. Because when you worry, you're going to say something you'll regret. Let it go. And he'll kiss him softly.
Do you happen by chance to be attracted to women?
Extremely. There was a point in time in my life I thought I was straight.
What happened? He realized you weren't.
He'll nod.
That's okay. There was a time in my life where I thought I was gay. Still am, but it doesn't stop me from completely and utterly devastating my wife's body.
Is that good, huh?
Oh yeah, but I can do this. And he pops into girl form.
Oh. Oh, that is quite a trick.
And it's that slim, short, beautiful, and it's like questionably aged, young thing looking up at him.
Corey goes hard again. Oh yeah, like instantaneous.
She'll bat her eyelashes.
So baby boy can become baby girl.
I'm working on it, and I'm working on staying like this longer. I think I've gotten about an hour down, but after that it gets really hard.
Well, let's not waste any time then. and he will throw her down onto the bed,
She screams softly.
and he will he will bury his face in her pussy and lick it, suck it, and fuck it with his tongue. And then, when he's finished with that, after she's come probably 3 or 4 times, he'll just bury
Probably.
himself. He'll just bury himself into her.
She actually hasn't. She has not gotten a deep dicking in a while. So not only is she very, very, very tight, like she wasn't a virgin, but Jesus.
Oh, this just makes it all the better for Corey.
And afterwards, he's gonna coax a definitely couple of orgasms out of her.
Mhm.
But at one point, she will basically like kind of push down on him, almost alarmed, and like push out, like pull out, like pull him out. And go.
He'll go ahead and finish pulling himself out when he notices that there's genuine alarm on her face. For sure.
Yeah, he snaps back into being a guy, panting and like reeling, and he'll think for a moment and he'll blink, and then he'll turn around and go on all fours and wiggle his butt, like keep going.
And yeah, Corey will.
So by the end of the evening, this motherfucker is so well fucked. And I picture him kind of on the floor with like a foot hanging on the bed. Those blankets tangled around him.
Mhm.
His head's in the blankets. Like one nut hanging out. He's
Oh,
breathing
that's great.
heavy. This pile of blanket is just raising and falling. And he'll fish a finger out from it and hold it up. And he'll hold up a hand like, I literally cannot handle any more sex.
Corey will
Jeez.
smile.
God,
Corey will
stop.
smile, and he'll just pull him into his arms and hold him. And after a little while, of holding him and he'll glance at the time. It's probably like what, midnight or so by now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Probably later, honestly. It's probably like 2 or 3.
Um, I have to go.
Okay.
Should I send your puppy in here to keep you company?
Okay. Do you want to leave your puppy here? Or
No,
you-
I'm gonna take him.
But what if our puppies... Fuck what our puppies want.
Keegan does what I tell him to.
Have Isaac there.
He'll nod. Good. You will see me again very soon, I promise.
Okay. Well, not. Okay.
He'll give him a very slow, sensual kiss.
He'll touch his face like, hi.
And he'll get up and he'll pull his clothes on, and he'll go collect Keegan and send Isaac. And
So Keegan will look at him holding a candlestick.
Corey is just gonna kind of raise his eyebrow
and he blinks. And he'll set it down and pat it and look at Isaac and he'll say, later. And he'll get up and he'll run by his side.
Boy, what are you doing?
I don't know how to explain it in English, but I'll try my best later. And he'll nod. The only language he knows is English, by the way.
Yeah, and Corey knows this.
And he'll nod emphatically, like, I'm sorry.
So do you need to say it in puppy?
Bark and yip and chuff. Makes perfect sense to Isaac. They were about to do it, whatever it was.
Corey will look to Isaac and he'll say, "Can you articulate what you're gonna do?"
Wax play!
Oh.
Keegan says eventually.
Oh, Corey shrugs. Okay, it's fun. Be careful. You can get burned unless that's your thing.
You know it's my thing.
Whatever.
Whatever. And he starts crying. Hysterically.
Corey is like, Corey was actually talking to Isaac, but
I
he
know,
looks,
but your dog is
looks down.
stupid.
He looks down at Keegan, and he says, "Why are you crying? What is your?"
You don't love me anymore. Because you don't love me anymore.
Keegan,
Wait.
love you,
No, you don't. Okay.
but I am allowed to talk to another person.
But is that about talking to another person? You said that you didn't care about. Oh, you were talking to them. Oh, you weren't talking about me. Okay, he'll get up.
Exactly. I was not talking about you. Nope.
Okay. He'll just like he'll wave at Isaac. Bye, friend.
Corey will turn to Isaac away from, so where Keegan can't see his face. And he'll smile at him and shake his head and kind of go, like, face palm a little bit. But he'll step towards Isaac and he'll say, Elias just needs some comfort right now.
Because apparently this dumb bitch doesn't believe in aftercare. Okay.
Hey, he does do some aftercare. You saw that? Come on.
I did see that. I'm flying with you.
But he's not going to keep it up, especially when he's got somebody else that'll do it for him.
Right?
I mean, he's got other things to do. So, and he'll say, I think I did a number on him, so just make sure he's okay, yeah. And Isaac will nod and sheepishly smile at Corey, and Corey will pat Isaac. Will reach up because he's a couple inches taller than Corey, and pat him on the head, and Isaac will kind of wiggle his body, and he'll run off and crawl into bed with Elias. He'll actually, because and I'm sure the state that he sees Elias in indicates that comfort is all he's in the mood for. So he's gonna actually turn it. He's gonna actually go dog, and he'll cuddle up with him and.
Are you ready for this? After about 15 minutes of comfort cuddles, he'll say, "Go human."
And Isaac will go human.
And he will fuck his brains out.
Okay. Fantastic. And meanwhile, Corey takes Keegan and heads back to the stronghold.
Oh, Jesus. You and I
he is smiling. He is grinning from ear to ear. He thinks that went way, like, oh my god. Like, it went better than even he thought it would. Like, just... Corey is extremely proud of himself right now.
So when he gets there, he's brought before Vitali, who is sitting on his throne, clothed this time. Just wearing jeans and like a black tank top. Barefooted, but still. He's basically sitting in the position he seems to be sitting in on his overlay.
Okay. Corey will walk in and he is like, he's feeling himself. Um, Vitali can probably tell that Corey just had a good fucking night.
And I'll smile at him. I take it things went well.
So well. I had that bitch eating out of my hand. Literally. Quite literally.
He'll smirk softly.
Well, the first time he saw me, I thought he was going to fall to his knees right then and there, but, you know.
He's compromised.
Did you say he's compromised?
Yes.
Oh.
And if he does not get under control, the entire court could slip with him.
Vitali.
Hmm.
I had him calling me daddy.
Oh, that's delicious.
I have him under control.
No, don't get too egotistical. It's your first night.
He smiles. I care about him too.
Good. I do care about him.
I
No
want.
longer.
I don't want to see him fall.
I no longer enjoy him as a lover. I got bored of him.
Oh.
But I do care for my ex. He has been good to my brother. I loved him much in the time they've been together. He smiles.
Did you know that he can turn?
Hmm?
He said, did you know that he can turn into a woman?
Oh, yes.
That was, he knows.
Oh, God, do us a favor, all, and get that bitch pregnant. You really own her.
If I can get her to take me long enough to come in her, I just might. She's very, very tight and inexperienced. I'll have to work on that. Wouldn't be the first one I've broken in. He'll just get this very quirky smile on his face.
You are vile. You know that, right?
He nods. Mhm.
I love
I
it.
do.
I thought I met somebody in the court who the other day I considered bringing in, but nice fellow, actually. But, no. Besides, he's Petrova. Don't like Petrova.
Oh,
I remember the kindness the Petrova family showed mine. Everybody thinks I am one. Ugh. I didn't know I look like I have the blood of mongrels in me.
Could it be that they think you're one just because you are Russian?
A shrug. Perhaps. What I find funny is that they think that I am Petrova, but not Lexi.
Why is that?
I don't know. But did you realize he and I are related?
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. I am his older brother. He goes by Nielsen. Nobody realizes his last name is Dashkovic.
Nobody's probably ever asked.
Nobody cares. But can't you see the resemblance? He'll motion to his face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Corey.
I purposely picked people that looked alike for that.
Yeah, Corey studies his face, and yeah, I can.
I got the good looks.
Indeed.
Just made me happy.
What did he say?
You made me happy.
Ah, he smiles.
And he'll get up. And he'll walk off the dais. And he'll walk over to him. Now let me please you.
Of course.
Slip his two fingers into the front of his jeans and pull forward. And I think we can end our scene there.
Yup.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Peoples. Bye.